So open and alter tunings have to be one of the most inspiring ways to mix up just playing guitar. You have all these new voicings, chords all over the place, and I thought, yo, let's dive into 5 of them. 5 weird, altered, open tunings, and that's what we're doing today. Alright, so up first is open G minor tuning, one I'd never used before. So if you're curious on how to tune to this, here you go. So from low to high, it's going to go D, G, D again, G, A sharp, B flat, and then D. Now, I'm using a 12-string guitar, but you tune it just like you would a normal one. I just have 2 octaves of each string. But one of the most fascinating things about any open tuning is that I don't know the fretboard anymore. Like I've always learned in standard tuning. So all the scales, all that stuff, out the window. But you can still take all the things that you normally use. Like if I did like a D chord, that's a very beginner chord that we all learn. That doesn't sound like a D chord anymore. Take all the shapes that you know already and try to use them and just see what they sound like. Because I was messing around with the D chord. And I'm like, oh, go to a C. Nope, that sounds totally different on here. Not good. So you have to rely on your ear. So open G minor, super inspiring, just to sit there and... I just made that up. I had no clue where it was going. I was just kind of using my ear to fish around for those notes. Okay, so try open G minor out. Let's go to the next one. Welcome to Pelican tuning. What does it stand for? Literally no clue. But here's how you tune to it, because it sounds awesome. All right, so from low to high again, it is D, A, D, E, A, and then D. So I was looking up all these weird tunings, and I found this website that just had tons of them, dozens of them, and one was called Pelican tuning. I don't know why it's named this, what that stands for, but it was really close to the open G minor. I think it's only 1 note different. So I was like, oh, that's kind of a cool one. It won't be that different from the others. And then I played it, and I'm like, it's such a cool, like it just sounds so, I don't even know, like it sounds happy and sad all at the same time. And just like the other ones, I had no clue how to really navigate it. But that one string being tuned so low down, because you're tuning that G all the way down to E, so it's quite a bit of a drop. So what I found that I really liked with this one was playing the strings open as much as possible, and really trying to utilize that open G, which is now an E note, in almost this George Lynch way. You know how he'll hit that big open note that rings out? I don't know, it just had such George Lynch flavor to it. So that right there, that was so cool. You don't get that in like a normal tuning, that big interval there. So Pelican had me hooked as soon as I played it. So get your Pelican on. And the copyright will be avoided after that point. So we're talking about open G sus4 tuning. This is the page tuning. I had to bust out the Dano. So here's how you tune to it. From low to high, it's always going to be low to high, but I'm just going to keep saying it. You tune to D, G, C, and then G, C, D. So another one of those really funky tunings that just has so many possibilities. It's actually kind of hard for me to use this one though without wanting to instantly go down that, Zeppelin rabbit hole. obviously you put the rotary effect on there and it just sounds super Zeppelin-y. Except not that chord. That was not a good chord to go to. But it's still a very inspiring one. Just like with all of them, take any open tuning that I ever mess with, I focus on shapes. Just find a nice movable shape. You know, with this one, this A chord shape, Page uses it a lot in the Rain song. Okay? I mean, again, I can't use this tuning and not sound like Page, so this maybe isn't the best one for me to use, but if you haven't learned the Rain song, you're not a big Zeppelin fan, still try this tuning. It's so fun. I didn't expect that to work. And those are the tunings. I hope that you found them as inspiring as I did. They're just super fun to mess around with. And into bluesy. Whoa, E flat.